I know I'm late.
Un video más, mija.
Oh no, gringue.
Este comentario me acuerda a una mujer que yo tenía. Un video más, mija.
Gringue.
Este comentario me acuerda.
I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I know I'm late.
Welcome, boys and girls. Today we're gonna go over the day in the life of Lewis.
Yeah, hello, Connor.
Wait, Lewis,
You shall never talk about me ever again.
what are you doing here? Why are you taking my mic? Why are you choking me? Play the clip. Play the clip. Play the clip.
I forgot my wallet. Jeepers creepers. They don't have any shoes in my size. This is a disgrace. I'm calling corporate.
Lewis is still choking me. Oh, I got Lewis.
Oh, Lewis, why are you so weak, man? Like, seriously, Lewis. Why'd you try choking me with those weak arms? Like, look at mine. Oh, oh my god. If you touch some grass, kid, these are the arms you're gonna get. And Lewis, what are you still doing here? That's it, I'm gonna... Well, I'm gonna take you back to the earlier program.
That's it. That's for babies. Where's the family size? I identify as family. This like $5.99 for a handful, a pitiful handful, a scoop. I identify as family. This is a crime against humanity. Excuse me. I don't drink diet. Diet is actually more unhealthy. I actually know about nutrition. My doctor said, excuse me, I can tell they pushed the diet button. Diet has aspartame and asamine, pieces of lead, or something like that, can't remember. My dietitian, Amber, she taught me well. You don't want to have diet because it's actually worse.
Hello, everyone. I hate to make another one. I and others are absolutely stressed about Lewis, and I have more news to uncover in Lewis's behavior. We will keep covering multiple, yet again. He once again hasn't learned from his mistakes. I don't know if I can say that anymore. If you want to hate on Lewis and go on Lewis's side, fine, so be it. But just remember, I have over 3 hours and 200 photos worth of clips and videos. So today we're gonna go over his online connections and more lies. So if you don't know, as for my first Lewis exposure video, he was an absolute menace to the Neo community, which got to the point where people did not want to see him at all. And then later he got banned for spamming. Very pity. He probably doesn't remember that. And so yeah, well, he didn't. Nobody wanted to see him ever again after getting spammed either. And so I went over about the address leaking and showing 2 teachers in front of his live stream. He lied, had a pity rage, and live streamed himself. So he technically didn't really leave Northeastern Illinois because he's a lying sack poo poo. But 2 days ago, he was exposed for talking to this girl that was 6 years old, and it was revealed that he did the unthinkable, which we will explain next. Online assault. So he literally groomed a 6-year-old straight up, like saying to close off and quote unquote kissing, and talking about him going to bed and doing a bunch of weird role plays. And as you see right now, I have the photos popping up. So yeah, all of these were really inappropriate, and later on it leaked. So this is absolutely disgusting, matter of fact, because it's a 6-year-old probably in the grade 1 or some crap. But even worse, he also says, "You're very hot and sexy." This is when we can tell he is trying to the underage user. But Lewis is technically 15 years old, so there's literally a 9-year-old difference. And you can tell he's trying to grab the underage user that was just trying to innocently do something on Discord, even saying, "Sure, because you are my biggest baby ever." As this keeps going deeper and deeper, this later got leaked quickly and spread word quickly. Lewis didn't know, and he thought he was smart. They proceeded to make a very explicit conversation with one another, to the point where I probably can't even say their conversations. Lewis got lying. So let's discuss about Lewis's absolutely disgusting method for lying. He usually finds a community of people, sometimes small or big, like Neil, for an example, and mass friends a bunch of people just to get their attention and make them believe them, and changes people's opinion on him, or tries to. Like if people not sure about his specific allegations, then you get other people, friends, aka friends who got tricked, to also believe in this. Then some people realize he tricked you more than getting scammed. You're trapped and most likely can't get out of it. So some people try and get rid of Lewis. Either gets in a pity rage or keeps fighting to get unbanned from Neil. Even he thinks he can do whatever he wants, and acting like he owns the entire world and is the boss of everything. He acts like he's our best friend, but really not. He says that to everyone, by the way. That's just a summary and brainstorming to what he is capable of doing to bully or leak your address. With a photo proof, when I was playing Roblox, and this is my own story, by the way, I'm playing a Roblox game, and out of nowhere, he disturbed me. By the way, I was just casually playing until Lewis suddenly joined me, and I had my joins on if anyone is curious why. I keep forgetting to turn it off, by the way, and that's how he joins me, by the way. So, later he did threaten me that he was going to expose me, which I've wanted that for a long time, but as is the recording of this video, he hasn't still. So, all I want to do was play alone, and he left shortly after. Not even an hour later, he joined me on Storm Tracker Simulator, and I told him that it was affecting my mental health later because that's kind of true, and he causing me a mass amount of stress. Later, he didn't even care that I said he was affecting my mental health. So, as always, by the way, he just cares about himself, not others. Just lied about my allegations and even made people believe him at that point. After I reasoned with people, they shortly believed in me and almost fell into my friend's trap, which my friend was in the game, and Lewis asked to friend him. So, yeah. And I made him leave by admittingly trolling him because he was being an absolute douchebag. So, basically, because I'm absolutely done with this nonsense, which is very true, you also say that you're embarrassed. Instead of being embarrassed, you should actually learn a life lesson. Like, I'm being serious when I say that! You should actually learn a freaking life lesson, dude. Online dating is one of the worst things to ever possibly do. You don't know what kind of trap you can get into, man. Do you have the IQ of a nut? Some of these times, this last video from my loose exposing video, I technically kind of helped you, and you still didn't learn. Freaking hell, man. Just learn something. Or even ask your parents for advice, man. Like, you don't listen to everybody, you listen to yourself. God, freaking damn it, Lewis. Sorry. But, you should actually learn a life lesson, because, if you do this when you're older, you could probably get into big trouble. Also, I'm not surprised if you're going to commit fraud in the future. Probably very likely chance. So, there wasn't much to do, like, not really much to say in this video, but those are just the two main points. But I do want to also say that if you go to my community tab, he said the F word out of nowhere, and showing the clip right now.
That was in the past. That was in the past. I don't see any more cuss words.
He said he will never swear again, he will never say cuss words, and that is truly false. That is also really false. So that's three main things. He's lied about everything ever since the live streams. He said he changed. But guess what? He keeps coming back. He always says he's sorry, as usual. And just messes with everybody, for frick's sakes. Okay. Thankfully, this is the end. Conclusion and outro. So to wrap this video, Lewis basically did not learn his lesson. He was first a massive menace. Then he becomes an absolute groomer, which that is technically what's going on here. And is probably now more hated, which sounds a lot familiar to the Cyan incident. And, Lewis, again, if you're watching this, please, for frick's sakes, man, actually learn a lesson. What have you done? I've told you that before. Learn a freaking lesson, man. God. Oh my god, bro. But to your most recent interaction with me and Zapp, you were very rude, and you would not leave me and Zapp and the Neo community alone. And also, please, and I'm saying this for the 10th or 20th goddamn time in front of you, please try and expose me. I really want to see you try. I've been saying this so many times. I've even said it in the Lewis Part 1 video. Please try and expose me. Like, oh my god, kid. How hard is it try not to expose me? So, I didn't think it would come to this way. That interaction with you and that 6-year-old is one of the most disgusting things I've actually ever seen. And, yeah. That is really disgusting. And you said you changed. You said you wouldn't do weird stuff like that. But you are actually truly a weird 15-year-old. And you better start thinking about your future, man. You're gonna be 18 in goddamn 3 years. Freaking hell, Lewis. But sorry. So if you don't expose me, you're just a coward trapped in the world of exposure. Get used to it. Learn your lesson. Leave my YouTube channel and all of us alone. And get the hell out of the Neo community. If any of you trust or is friends with Lewis, I'm sorry, but this is all true. That he does this stuff, and he deserves it because his actions are very gross this time. If you still want to be his friend, so be it. I don't care. That's truly your problem. He messages you a lot, and if you're going to be his friend, I'd recommend not. Well, this is the end of the video. I'm very sorry that if I start hate, but the word has to spread about this, because not even a week or two later, part 1, Lewis decides to go off and spiral out of control once again. He's gone absolutely crazy because he's been swearing once again. But I'll be probably back to normal videos. I hope I don't have to do a part 3 or a response video. But I'm probably gonna make like 1 or 2 videos in the future, maybe even 3. And then after that, I'm going to be taking a break, at least 2, 3, maybe even 4 months. I apologize about that. I just don't feel the same on YouTube again, and because I have a stalker named Lewis, I actually can't help it. He just keeps on doing stuff, man. Never ends with that kid. So, yeah, again, unfriend Lewis ASAP, because all he cares about is attention. And make sure to go subscribe to Lewis Embarrassing Moments. I'd really recommend that. I didn't say that last video. Subscribe to Lewis Embarrassing Moments. And it's not made by me, by the way, too. So, goodbye and have a great day. Except Lewis.